Hello, we are discussing about GATE 1990 ECE paper, and this question is related to analog circuits. Look at the circuit diagram. It's a CE amplifier with voltage divider biasing, which is also called as potential divider biasing or self bias. So in this question it has asked that what is the condition for good stabilization. Stabilization is generally indicated with letter S, and the ideal value of S ideal value is going to be 0. Stability has to be, ideal value is going to be, stability is indicated with stability factor. That stability factor ideal value is going to be 0. Stability factor is the value, okay, by which the output current is going to be gets changed whenever its input side parameters are going to be changes unwantedly. So ideal value of S has to be 0. Practically it must be very small, okay. And the equation for S, stability factor equation for common emitter transistor, is going to be 1 plus beta divided by 1 minus beta times of dou IB divided by dou IC. This is what the equation for stability factor, and the ideal value is 0. So you are going to calculate this S factor for this circuit, okay. To get the dou IB by dou IC, that is nothing but we require an equation which consisting of IB and IC terms. Then you are going to be differentiating with respect to IC. Then you are getting this dou IB by dou IC term. So first draw the Thevenin's equivalent circuit across base and ground. As you are very much familiar, to analyze a voltage divider biasing, first step is nothing but we must draw the Thevenin's equivalent circuit that has to be between base and ground, okay. So for this one, if you are writing it, the all other circuits is going to be, so you are replacing the external circuit which is connected base to ground is going to be replacing with a Thevenin's equivalent voltage in series with Thevenin's equivalent resistance, okay. So this is, you are looking into that side, that I am writing it as the remaining portion I am writing first. This is RC, it is connected with VCC, and it is RE, and capacitor act as open circuits since it is connected with only DC voltage. For DC voltage, capacitor act as open circuit, so we are not drawing the capacitor here. So this capacitor is nothing but RC, and you are replacing the base and ground, that is between base and ground you are replacing it with Thevenin's voltage and Thevenin's resistance. So this is, I am writing it as VTH and it is RB. So this I am making it. Thevenin's voltage is nothing but voltage across R1. Since it is voltage division rule, you can write it as VR1, voltage across R1 is nothing but VTH, okay. So if you neglect the base current, at that time using voltage division rule you can write it as R1 divided by R1 plus R2 into VCC. This is what VTH, and RTH is nothing but equivalent resistance between base and ground. So while calculating Thevenin's equivalent resistance, always if any voltage sources are present, at that time they will be gets short circuited towards ground, and if any DC currents are going to be there, at that time they will be acting as open circuit. So RTH is nothing but now between base and ground. So I am going in this way, this is what base terminal and it is what ground terminal, okay, neutral. So there is a R1 resistor between base and neutral, that is R1, and since VCC is going to be connected to ground, that is shorted for calculating of Thevenin's resistance. Then if you observe, R2 is also between base and ground, so there is one more resistor which is present is R2. So now within base and ground there are two resistors R1 and R2, they are in parallel. So RTH is nothing but equivalent resistance between base and ground. Now that is parallel combination of R1 and R2. So if you write KVL across this base emitter loop, KVL across base emitter loop, current flowing through this one is nothing but IB plus IC, current flowing through RB is IB, okay, and there is a voltage VBE present. So write KVL and differentiate with respect to IC, then substitute it in the S equation. So that I am writing. So look at this one. This is what the equation we are interested in. So KVL across base emitter loop. This I am writing it as VTH minus IBRB minus VBE minus IB plus IC times of RC. And even though the transistor is in active region, don't use IC is equal to beta IB, because we are going to calculate dou IB by dou IC. So separate IB and IC terms. So if you are separating IC and IB terms, I can write it as IB into RB plus RC minus VBE minus IC RC. So first step is writing KVL, second step is separate the terms IC and IB, then differentiate with respect to IC. So VTH is going to be constant, so differentiation is going to be 0. VBE is going to be constant, differentiation is 0. So what you are getting is dou IB by dou IC times of RB plus RC, RB plus RE, sorry, this is RE, RB plus RE minus IC into RE, this is also RE, okay, is equal to 0. So from this one, dou IB by dou IC can be written as RE divided by RB plus RE. So if you substitute in the S equation, that is 1 plus beta by 1 minus beta times of dou IB by dou IC, I can write it as 1 plus beta divided by minus into minus, it will become plus beta times of RE divided by RE plus RB. If RE is going to be very large compared to, if RE is very large, then you can write it as, okay, RE, and this RB term can be neglected, RE is going to be cancelled, so this you are going to be getting it as, then S factor is approximately equal to 1. Ideal value is 0, what you are getting approximately is 1. Okay, and this condition is only possible whenever RE is very large compared to RB, that you can write it as RE by RB is very large compared to 1. This is the condition. So the answer is RE by RB should be very large. So RE by RB should be very large. The answer is B. Thank you.